Thrill-seeking teachers in 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another thrill-seeking, well, actually, the last thrill-seeking teachers of 2025. This is your host. I'm Dave.
And I'm Will.
And we are coming to you during the holidays. I love the little holiday hats and little holiday scarf.
I'm a little elf. He's a reindeer. At the time of this recording, Dave's winter break has already started, and mine starts in less than 48 hours.
Ah, yes.
Nice.
So
well-deserved breaks.
Well-deserved break, teachers. So hats off to you. Thank you, teachers. You know, we're always going to ride hard for teachers no matter what. And speaking of which, we have some great merch that we're thinking about putting out there. If you think you like this merch, let us know in the comments. Maybe we'll think about doing something, maybe get some Shopify, get some stuff. But this will be awesome for, you know, if you go and want to represent the thrill-seeking teachers, or if you're a teacher yourself and know you're an enthusiast.
A thrill seeker.
If you're an enthusiast, definitely this is something for you. Also, just wanted to give a quick shout out to the 560-something subscribers we have. I'm so elated that
it went up. I remember the beginning of the year we had 100 something.
Yeah, it went up a lot.
So we, in less than a year, when we really started digging into this channel this year. But in less than a year, we've gotten over 400 subscribers.
Yes,
so
and thank you. Thank you so much. And even those people who downloaded our podcast, we're on podcasts, Spotify, Apple
YouTube
Music, all of that. We're always
Amazon Music.
Yes, we are on there. Please follow us on there. You know, any little bit helps. Engagement helps us to grow our channel because we want to keep doing this.
We want to keep doing it.
Yes, this is
for you guys, for us, because it's fun.
It's so much fun.
And it's nice sharing your perspective when you're in a place. It's nice sharing your perspective when Dave and I are such fans of the industry.
Yes,
and
him more so than me, but
yeah,
but I just love the ride.
Well, I'm a huge fan of the industry.
Yeah, he's the historian. He's the historian person.
I just like the parks. I just like being in them. I like watching other people's experiences in them. So I hope you all feel the same way about our vlogs and our long-form content as well.
Thank you.
But this is going to be a end-of-year recap. What a year 2025.
We had a lot. We did a lot this year. And, you know, of course, you can look back at our videos and see all the things that we have done. But this has been like the most that we have done
in some time.
And like I've ever done in a year. I can't even remember.
I don't know if 2026 is going to be the same way. Hopefully it will. If not, you know, we're going to be in a park somewhere, so you might get some repeat content. We might change it around a little bit and make it more of an experience of we're looking at the merchandise in the park maybe, or we're touching more on the food.
Should we do fat testing?
Maybe.
Should we do fat tests on everything?
We might emphasize a particular ride in the park. You know, do different things if we're...
I think we should do fat testing. I think it should do fat testing.
I don't think we're going to fat test.
Yeah, fat test, right.
But, you know, there might be some more repeat visits. We are going to some new things this year. One of those new things being an event that we grabbed up recently, December 10th.
Thank you, God.
We lucked out and got tickets to Holiday World's event, Hollywood Nights, which is the most renowned coaster event probably in the entire country, if not the world.
Yes.
Those of you that don't know, they come from all over the world to ride what's considered the best wooden coaster in the world by many. The Voyage, with its mid-course brake run turned off in the pitch black darkness.
Yes.
And it's a 2-day event. And they close off the park for those 2 days just for the enthusiasts that, you know, were fortunate enough to grab up the tickets to those events. So everyone there is just on fire, and everyone there are enthusiasts and content creators, and everyone's going to be talking their top tens and what's their favorite this, and they're going to be talking about the elements of the ride. So it's going to be a fun event, and we're so excited.
And we get to
go.
meet all the creators. All your favorite creators are probably going to be there because they probably used AI to get the tickets. But that's neither here nor there. Mm-hmm. But we actually did it the right way.
And we both logged in.
We both logged in, and I ended up grabbing the tickets.
And I grabbed nothing.
I grabbed it, and I was like, oh my God, I finally did it. I've been trying for years. So
I did it on my computer, and my computer's kind of old, so it froze, obviously. So
I was like, grab it up.
But, the reason why we did so many more parks this year is because we were just like, if we got to use leave, let's just use leave and just take the time. I mean, it's a hard juggling act as a teacher to decide to use your leave, even when you're not well. Sometimes it's just easier to go in because doing substitute plans and stuff is a whole headache and task in itself, and you got to find stuff that's relevant to what you're working on. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, and sometimes it's just easier to just go in.
I think, but you have to decide as a teacher, you need to have your own hobbies. You need to have your own things that keep you grounded, because at some point you get kind of bogged down. And I me doing this for 21 years, I got bogged down like tremendously. And, I've decided that I do not care if I need to use leave or whatever I need to do to keep my sanity.
Yeah.
Because you do lose yourself being so selfless for others. As a teacher, and I'm saying this to all teachers, you need to make sure you find your hobby and what makes you absolutely happy.
And take time if and when you need to or even want to. Your life doesn't start and stop with the beginning of the school year.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Take time if you need it. If you just want to just not go to work that specific day, don't go to work.
Yes.
But anyways,
I know
that's a whole nother
conversation.
But I wanted to start off this podcast by recapping of the year and talking about the different places we've been.
He has a whole agenda.
Yeah, it's gonna be a longer podcast, but hopefully it won't be too long. Talk about the places we've been, what our favorite parks were, the biggest surprises of the year, and the top stories of the year. So let's start off with the very first park we visited was actually with Melanin Coaster Network in early March. We went to Six Flags Fiesta Texas.
Oh, yes.
For their Mardi Gras, which is in early March. It was a blast. What did you like about the park?
I loved the biggest surprise for me was Dr. Diabolical's cliffhanger. Oh my God, that was one of the best themed dive coasters I've ever been to. I loved the fact that they actually centered a character around an original character.
It was an original IP.
So I really didn't even know who this person was.
It was an original IP that they created at the park.
Yeah, and I was just so I've never saw that before, and so I was just very pleasantly surprised of how the theme of the queue was so awesome, and it really helped you understand what that whole ride was supposed to be about. And not a lot of Six Flags rides even do any of that. And
would you say that Six Flags Fiesta Texas is probably the best themed, most attractive legacy Six Flags park?
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Definitely very, very nice. I love the fact that we got a tour from the president.
Who is now the regional president.
Yeah. He's,
of all of the Texas
And he walked
parks.
with us all the way up that hill to the quarry wall. Yeah, that was so
We had ERT on the Iron Rattler. which is exclusive ride time after the park closed. We had Iron Rattler, which was an amazing RMC. I think I got on it maybe 12 times that night.
Yeah.
But at one point, the rest of the roller coaster club scattered, and me and a few of us just stayed, and they just let it go over and over. The first drop on Iron Rattler is probably the best first drop on any ride I've been on. Maybe even more so than Fury. Because
Really?
it's a twisted drop. So it was crazy.
Yeah, I liked Iron Rattler. It wasn't my best RMC, but it was definitely a nice layout, and I really liked the little.
What was your
fall-off.
favorite coaster in the park?
The Wonder Woman.
Yes, so these smaller scale RMC Raptors, because the footprint is so small, RMC made them so aggressive.
Yeah, that one is a single rail
RMC Raptor.
RMC. Yeah,
It's probably the most aggressive ride in the park.
It was like I've never seen Will scream like in the front like that crazy. I was like, wow. It whips you absolutely everywhere. It was just, and people were throwing up.
People were getting sick.
People were getting sick because, you don't expect it, but it's just absolutely amazing. So that was an amazing day. I remember the thing I remember was you and President Miller getting on
we got on the Sky Flyer.
Yes, I was like, hated it. That was
It was a lot. I've now come to the realization why I don't like that type of flat ride.
I never did.
You're just up there and it's high and it's a one-trick pony.
No.
I prefer a drop tower any day.
That was ridiculous. I hated that one. I don't do it.
Later in the month of March, we went with MCN again. MCN is we're members of
Melanin Coaster Network, because we can't say MCN because people are like, who's MCN?
The Melanin Coaster Network. It's one of the fastest growing roller coaster clubs in the country. We're members. And we went with MCN, Melanin Coaster Network, to our home park, King's Dominion, for the opening of Rapterra.
Oh, yeah.
Which the park had closed for some reason that day, but they opened up the park specifically and exclusively for Melanin Coaster Network to get the first rides on Rapterra, which is a B&M wing coaster, which we both really liked. The theming of the new Jungle Expedition, it's not new, but the theming of the ride was well done.
Well done.
It's a great ride for the park. It easily became the most popular ride in the park. The
GPs really love it.
Yeah, it brought people through the turnstiles of the park, and that's what the parks want with these major attractions. But as far as my impression of the ride, I thought, depending on where you sit, that Rapterra could be a little rough. I don't know about you.
I thought
if we were in the back, middle, left side, I found it a little rough.
I don't remember, but I did like it. It was just a kind of a good aggressive launch.
The launch was aggressive.
Launch is aggressive. I just liked the ride. It was a good addition to the park. It was needed. Kids could get on it, if they're thrill-seeking kids. So it was something where they needed something like that.
Yeah. And B&Ms, typically they may not be the most innovative as far as, what the coaster layouts, but they will eat through a line.
Yeah, they eat through a line. It does. I think the queue itself, it would have been nicer if it was more themed. I thought it was themed okay. It would have been a little bit nicer if they put some more effort into theming. If the queue,
that would have been more budget.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're not talking about
money.
Money, which is more money. And the thing is that I think we were talking about this, like where people are wanting more themed attractions.
Yeah, they
which
are.
means money. And we're talking about struggling chains like Six Flags and United Parks. You know, the expectation, they can't keep up. So we'll see. You know, it is changing in the industry. We'll see how they take shape. You know, Six Flags, that's a whole new conversation. That's near the end of. But anyways, Kings Dominion is our home park. We've been going for decades.
Really, our actual home park
was Six Flags America, which is also one of the news stories of the year we'll touch on as well. But after that, and by the way, we had multiple visits at Kings Dominion this year. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, another park, we had multiple visits to. That was the third park we went to in the year. We did a short form vlog there, and it was fun. We went near the end of the year again in October for Hollow Scream at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, which was super mid.
Oh my God.
Completely unimpressive. It was whack.
Terrible.
It was terrible. It was nothing compared to the one we did a few weeks later at Carowinds. But it was just, I don't know. I feel like the United Parks as a whole, you know, they're struggling. They're struggling
very hard.
Their identity. They're struggling with how they run their parks. And it's
private equity.
Deeply unfortunate because all of the United Parks are aesthetically
so good.
Some of the most beautiful parks in the country. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Why the hell do they run that park like that?
The park is run terribly.
With great rides.
When you have private equity that takes over things, it is like literally the death of a company. It's just absolutely so sad to see how, you know, these United Parks that have such a great layout of so many great parks could just be run so poorly. I think what is your favorite ride at Busch
Gardens Williamsburg has a coaster in my top 20, which is Pantheon. The Intamin multi-launch coaster.
Yes.
Love it.
Every moment
such a highly underrated roller coaster. I don't get it.
I don't understand why that ride hasn't had a golden ticket. Like, it is one of the best rides
in the country.
Like, it's
Intamin can make a roller coaster,
and it's I think the fact that when it began to open, it was during that pandemic period. It left a bad taste in people's mouths
because it didn't open on time. People were saying that since it's Busch Gardens and they had more time, that they should have themed it better. Look, so I mean, for me, I'm kind of mixed on theming. Like, I appreciate and love good theming when it's there. I mean, I'm a theme park and I love theme parks. I appreciate good theming when it's there, but I have reasonable expectations considering where I'm at. I'm not going to expect Universal and Disney type theming at Busch Gardens. I'm not going to expect that at Kings Dominion. I'm not, and I can't, and I shouldn't. But
can't and shouldn't.
Yeah, you know, the ride is good in itself.
Yes, the ride is an excellent ride. Operations run poorly, of course.
Every time we've been this year.
Every time. But once you get on the ride itself is an absolute elite gem. It is, I will say this to my dying breath, that ride has deserved a golden ticket since it opened.
What's your second favorite ride at Busch Gardens Williamsburg?
It's a toss-up between Apollo's Chariot and Verbolten.
Yeah, I love Verbolten. They're reinventing Verbolten.
Yes, they are. And I can't wait to see what they do with it. Hopefully, you know, again, budget. It's not going to be as well themed as we would probably prefer. But I mean, for what it is, it's very surprising. You don't really understand the actual theme of the Verbolten.
You're in the Lost Forest. And
I never knew.
Lost Forest off of the Autobahn, and you're driving.
What's the Autobahn?
It's it's the interstate system in Germany that doesn't have set speed limits. You take it all over the country. It's like the interstate highway system in the United States, but it's their system that there's no speed limits.
Oh.
So people drive insanely fast, yet they don't have as many accidents as we do. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but see, we don't know that. Like nobody goes to that ride and sees anything remotely that talks about that.
And you take an exit off the Autobahn and you're like, wait a minute, this is the wrong turn. And you end up going and driving on these offside roads into the lost forest.
See, that's what that like. See, we will love the story to understand what the heck is a Verboten.
So we've never gotten on Verboten through the main queue. You see all of that in the general queue.
I know, but even in the general queue, they don't have that part.
It does. I've seen POVs of it. You can walk through the general queue and they have like different shots of like the storyline of what's actually happening.
But I would want them to have like a story, like maybe a video of the story of Verboten. Like they don't. Now what I'm saying is you have to actually like sit down and think and look and this and the other, as opposed to where you will go to another theme park and it will have it as the storyline, as the storyline,
as the ride is happening. Yeah, they don't do that
Yeah.
very well. But after Busch Gardens Williamsburg, mind you, we did go multiple times this year.
Yes, multiple.
For spring break, we went to Branson, Missouri for Silver Dollar City for the first time. I absolutely love
Silver Dollar City. Oh, that whole area, the whole
Branson, Missouri
area.
It
was so much fun.
So
we went mountain coasters. Remember, we went
mountain coasters. We went down the Branson Strip.
Oh yes, that was so much fun.
We went to this pickleball and miniature golf place.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. Yes.
And
look at that video.
Of all of the parks I've been to that have Christmas stores, Silver Dollar City stands out as the best Christmas store that I've ever been to, period.
Yes.
It has like 2 floors. And you know, the thing I like about this Christmas store is that it has actual Christmas decorations that you can take and get in your house that are not marketing materials.
It's in here right now.
There's stuff that's actually in this house that I got from Silver Dollar City.
Yeah.
As legitimate Christmas decorations, whereas you go to other parks and it might be Christmassy, but they still have mostly like theme park related stuff in their Christmas stores, which I don't like. If you're gonna, the one closest to that is maybe Dollywood, but they're sister parks. But if you're gonna have a Christmas store, like really have a Christmas store. Don't have a Christmas store with your marketing materials.
But that's for you more so, because you're just a Christmas. I was just there, but I wasn't like I'm not.
That's a pet peeve of mine. If you're gonna do a Christmas store, I think Busch Gardens has a good Christmas store too. Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I don't recall seeing one at Busch Gardens Tampa.
I don't remember.
I don't think they have one, but Silver Dollar City takes the cake as having the best Christmas store.
Okay, not even just the Christmas stores, but every store. Like all the things that's there. There's so much, like you can like furnish your whole house at Silver Dollar City. Like they have so many things.
And the craftsmen are actually
there. It's just so many great. It's just so well themed. Every store, every person is just perfect.
And I wanted to point out another one of my top 10 coasters that you don't hear a lot of enthusiasts talk about. Time Traveler. It's one of a kind in the U.S. by Mock Rides. It's in my top 10. It's one of the best roller coasters out there. Yes, it's sister coaster. The Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland in Belgium is more aggressive. It spins a lot more and it goes faster, yes.
And you throw up more.
Probably. But as far as in the U.S., it's probably one of the best things Mock has ever created.
Oh, yeah.
And we need more Mock ride coasters in the U.S. All of them are in Europe.
It was so much fun, that ride. He got on it more than I did.
Like 7 times.
Yeah, but we did marathon that darn ride. Please get the time saver.
Yeah. People talk about Outlaw Run as the marquee ride for that park. Nope. For me, it's Time Traveler.
Time Traveler
I thought Outlaw Run was mid.
I mean, it was very fast. It was just it didn't really have that much of a layout. It was good. It had it has a good drop.
Yeah. I mean, it's RMC. I don't think RMC can make
Bad rides.
But it was just middle of the road.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
it is for me. Time Traveler is the standout attraction for that park, and they're getting another big coaster very soon, actually, within the next
Beautiful.
year.
No, I do have to say there was such beautiful sights. I forgot what ride it was. That was the floorless B&M.
Oh yeah.
I forgot
What's the name of it? Can you tell us in the comments? We forget the name of that. It's a B&M floorless.
But the sights.
It had the trains are brown. What is the name of that ride?
But the sights when you look at it and it's
the Ozark Mountains.
Over the Ozark Mountains. It's such a like the most beautiful sight.
The one thing I regret not doing that we kind of missed out on was the cave tour.
Oh yeah.
They have Silver Dollar City has a themed train ride, which was fun. They have an armed robbery happen, which was longer than it should have been, that section of the armed robbery that come on and they act out the scene. But
that was great.
I love Silver Dollar City is one of my favorite parks. I don't think it's a theme park per se, but it's an amusement park that has
such great theming,
such great food. Such great atmosphere. All of the staff were just happy there. They were happy doing their
the cinnamon
jobs.
bread was great.
The cinnamon bread was great. Their new coaster, Fire in the Hole, we did a couple of times, enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but it was it was okay.
But Silver Dollar City was excellent. We're definitely going to go back. Not next year, probably when they open their new coaster.
Yeah, probably.
But after Silver Dollar City, another MCN event, you skipped out on this one.
I did.
But it was at Hershey Park. Hershey Park is like our fake home park because we go multiple times a year for years. It's Hershey Park is...
I go so much, it's like at this point, I'm just like, I can't skip an event.
You don't... Hershey Park is taken for granted, at least by us, because it's so close. But it's a destination park for so many because their coaster collection, like, it doesn't lose. I mean, the only thing that is hit or miss is probably rides that are now considered family rides. Comet has the longest line in the park,
which I don't understand.
Super Duper Looper usually has a long line.
I don't understand.
And you know, they just have an elite collection. They have 3 custom Intamins, a custom layout B&M Hyper, a custom layout Intamin Hyper, a custom layout RMC. There's nothing at that park that is cloned. So I love Hershey Park. It's always on our calendar. The food is always reliable with their star restaurant, Chocolatier. The service is great. Every time we go to Hershey, why don't we have season passes at this point?
I thought you did.
I never got it.
Oh.
Should I get a season pass to Hershey since we go so damn much?
We already have season passes to a lot of
Well, you just have a season pass to Six Flags.
Yes, I know. And I use Six Flags the most. That was it.
I have a season pass to Six Flags and United Parks, so...
And then you're thinking of now getting one for...
Universal.
I'm just like, at this point...
Right, might as well get them all. But Hershey Park, we were there with MCN, and we had ERT on Wildcats Revenge. I never rode it so much. At some point, I had a huge throbbing headache because Wildcats Revenge is one of the most intense medium scale RMCs out there. It won the golden ticket when it opened in 2023 for best new roller coaster. So I mean, it deserves every bit of it. That park, as far as its coaster collection, knocks us out of the park. I don't have anything bad to say about Hershey Park. We have a fun story about when we actually lost our keys and stuff. They found the keys and the phone, and they sent everything back to us, not at our expense. So, like, because of that, I will always be a fan of Hershey Park.
Yeah, and Hershey Park is always great. Next.
We went to a new park for the first time outside of Pittsburgh called Kennywood. Don't have to go back. Next. I'm kidding. No, the park was okay. Like, we just wanted to see what the fuss was about. The
Yeah.
USA Today ranks it one of the 10 best amusement parks in the country, and Phantom's Revenge is considered the best hyper coaster
by USA Today. Don't say it like the world, like it's like a world thing. No.
So we wanted to. It's so close to us. We were like, let's go test it out. So we went there, we got the time saver so we can marathon the rides, and it was a cute park. Like, it wasn't anything. It was nicer than your average Legacy Six Flags park. I loved Steel Curtain. They had been having problems with Steel Curtain, and this year it ran consistently.
It threw me off.
He didn't like Steel Curtain because of the speed of the lift hill, but like the ride itself is elite.
It threw me off. It's like you should be waiting 5 minutes to actually to actually go up. Like, it should. Yeah. It crawls. Like, why? Like, what? I don't know. What is? I need somebody to tell me who's the mechanic, who's the engineer that made that ride. I need to know.
It was manufactured by S&S.
I don't care. I need to know the person. I need to understand. Why did they decide, I want you to sit there for 5 minutes and think about your life?
I don't think it's a 5 minute lift.
And think about your life while you go up. And then when you have lost all the desire to live, then we will get you down.
But I liked the park. I definitely will go back at some point. It's because it's too close not to visit. I like the marquee attraction, in my opinion, was not Phantom's Revenge. It's Steel Curtain. I liked Phantom's Revenge. I think we got on it 4 times. Just to get a feel of it. I liked it. It wasn't okay. It wasn't bad, but I don't think it's the best hyper coaster.
No, I don't understand. First of all, USA
Today, it's not Diamondback. It's not Mako.
I think they say that because
Behemoth.
No, I don't think they. I think they say that because it's a cheap park and. It's affordable, and the people that are voting for this are usually people who, are GP or common people. Like, it's not something. When they keep saying USA Today to me is not an actual indicator of what is really good. It's not, because look who's voting for it. People who subscribe to USA Today. How many people is that? So, it's not.
Would you go back to Kennywood again?
If I had nothing to do, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I
like the park. I mean, we got on all of the major coasters. The racing wooden coaster was down when we went up to it, and we just didn't try to get back on it. But their woodies are nice. I mean, it's a classic park that's now part of the Herschend family entertainment. We know because Herschend does so well with their parks. I think within the next 5 years, Kennywood is going to become even more magical. It's going to become a better park because it's under Herschend. So I have faith in Kennywood ending up being a stellar park because of Herschend.
Okay.
So after Kennywood, we started summer.
Oh yeah, the summer
we did our 3-park tour while we were in Florida. We went to Busch Gardens, Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, and then Islands of Adventure. Let's start with Busch Gardens, Tampa.
That was awesome. It was just so beautiful.
Park.
Beautiful. I loved it.
Did you know it was going to be that beautiful?
No, I mean, I know. Like, for you study all of this stuff. You study all the parks and everything. I don't. I like to just be surprised and have that surprised feeling. So, I was definitely happy with the layout and of the whole park.
A big circle.
But then also just the fact that it incorporates nature.
And the animals.
Do
you want to go back again?
Definitely. Absolutely. I would love to.
We should make our way out this summer.
I would love to go.
And now that we've learned that we can drive to Florida without tripping out about flights,
I never tripped about it. I never tripped out. You did.
I think this summer we can make our way back down to Florida again for another week or a few days and just go between Tampa and Orlando. Get yourself in Disney. Maybe. He's never been. I think if you're a Universal person, like Universal I think kid. You and I are both Universal adults.
Universal kid. Universal
If you
adults.
appreciate theme parks, which we both do, I think you owe it to yourself to check out at least the Magic Kingdom. So we're going to get ourselves down to Florida again. But Busch Gardens Tampa to me is a beautiful park. I wish it was run better. And since 2024, they've gone through 3 park presidents. That says a lot. So I don't know what's going on. I think the park presidents get in there and they're like, "You want me to do what with what type of budget?" Oh nah, it's like rolling a boulder up a mountain with a spoon.
Yeah.
Like
There's no way.
it's no way. So I they've just it says a lot when the
Private
leaders
equity.
of your park just keep moving on. So I don't
Private equity.
that park, Busch Gardens Tampa, should be the flagship of that chain.
It's so much
And
great stuff there.
SeaWorld has their top attendance. The entire chain, SeaWorld Orlando. It should not be SeaWorld Orlando. It should be Busch Gardens Tampa.
It's so
the park
good.
is stunning.
Stunning,
The
beautiful.
Iron Gwazi is
a-
of the super elite.
Oh, so great. Now they finally got metal detectors there.
Yeah, we'll see how that
Finally,
goes.
they did it.
We went our second day to SeaWorld Orlando, which I thought was stunning. Another stunning park.
Yes,
It
it
has
was
this
magical.
huge lake. I loved SeaWorld Orlando.
I loved it too. I loved it. Just operations are horrible. Awful. It's just
United Parks, y'all's parks are too good.
y'all's parks.
Are too good and too beautiful for you to fuck them up the way you're doing. Can you bleep that out, please? They're too good and too beautiful for you all to do what you're doing with them. I don't understand it.
I think, again, we keep going back to the fact that once you have private equity get their hands on anything, the quality is always going to go downhill. And I think it's got to be something that they got to make a law about these private equities. It's not, that's
If
what
you're
they
going to
do.
buy these companies, keep them up to the level and quality that they were.
No,
when you
because
got
it's
them.
about stockholders.
It's about stockholders,
shareholders, I mean.
and not about the people that you're trying to bring into the parks.
No, it's
so
never-
you can make
it's not
money
about
for
it.
those people.
No, it's about pushing out as much money as you can so you can dip out.
Yeah,
it's
it's crazy.
That's it.
And so we had such a weird experience at SeaWorld Orlando that we were going to go back that Friday, but last minute we decided let's go to Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, that was a last minute decision.
It was a last minute decision.
Last minute decision.
And we were like, we can experience this park. We don't have to spend the money on the express passes. Let's just go in. And we saw these wait times, and we got the express. It was like $335.
Yeah, we somehow found the money.
We found the money
somewhere.
But
this is like 120 what?
I mean, Universal is the cream of the crop. We had multiple visits to Islands of Adventure this year.
Yo, we saw 170 minutes at Hagrid's. We were like,
no, sir. I mean, and they have single rider, and I've heard different things about single rider at Universal. I've heard sometimes they move fast, sometimes they don't.
It was like 170 what?
No. We came up with express pass money so fast. But I thought Islands of Adventure is just absolutely beautiful. The service, the quality of the operations, the experience, the theming.
Tell them about why. Like we did purchase the express pass, but it ended up raining that day.
So we got a washout, and we were kind of sad. And yeah, we could have waited it out because the park, I think, at that point didn't close at 9. But we were just so over it that we went to customer service, and we told them, about our day. Oh, they're like, sure, here's return passes. They gave us a return park entry ticket and express unlimited pass for nothing. Which we've since reused in November.
Yes.
But even with our experience being washed out the way it was on our first trip, the park easily became our number 1 theme park.
Oh, it was just easy.
Islands of Adventure is up there for me. I can't say anything bad about it. After that, we went to Knoebels for the first time.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about Knoebels because I bought Knoebels up near the end. But Knoebels is another park that's super close to us. And we'd never been. We had no reason as to why we didn't go because it's free admission. Even if you just want to walk around for vibes, it's free. Free parking, free entry. You only pay for the rides. And so we kept seeing, all of these enthusiasts and various magazines talk about the Phoenix and Knoebels being one of the best theme parks in the country. And we were like, let's go check this out for ourselves. And we went. And I think what solidified for us was our return visit, where I was like, I really do like this park. It's simple. I think it's...
Speak for yourself.
I think, well, for me, one of my biggest surprises was how much I ended up liking Knoebels. I was surprised at how much I appreciated its simplicity. I don't feel like I need to rush through the whole park. I appreciated it, and I get it. Is it my number one or number two? Hell to the fucking no. But I get why people love it and revere it as much as they do. So I love the Phoenix. Knoebels is another park we went to multiple times this year. What did you think about Knoebels?
I thought, it's cute. It's nice. Mid for me. The only thing I would really go there for, literally, is to ride the Phoenix. Phoenix was such a
Twister's
surprise.
good, too.
Twister, too. Twister is good. If I wanted to just go...
And get a $20 book.
Yeah, $20 book, and drive up there and get some food that day and just chill out. I think the reason why it's become number one is because a family of four could literally go there, spend $100 and have a wonderful day there, get affordable food.
That's good.
That's really good, and get affordable merchandise.
They have alligator bites.
Affordable merchandise that a t-shirt will cost $13. $13, whereas it'll cost $40 at Islands of Adventure or something like that. So I think that is the reason why it's a budget friendly place. That's the only thing. That's the reason why it will rank so high. Because if you ask general public, that'll be good. If you ask real enthusiasts, yeah, they will rank it high, but it's not the best. It's cute. It's nice. It's cute. It's just that for me, I don't think
he has the Knoebels mug.
I have a Knoebels mug. I mean, because
$4.
You could get great merchandise for a really affordable price. Why not?
I get it.
I get that people will love it. I will not say that it's my destination or, oh my God, I must go there. It's not for me.
Like, if we just want to go up, we can just go up.
Yeah.
So I think Knoebels for me will always be on my calendar at some point.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Just to go up there, ride the Phoenix, and then come home.
Okay.
It's a fun. I mean,
Phoenix is definitely.
You can't beat the Phoenix. It's very few that can. Yeah. You come off of it laughing your ass off. That ride should be illegal.
That ride is just great.
It's great.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Like the last time we were there, it overshot the station by like a foot, and they still told people just go on.
Yeah, they didn't care.
They didn't care.
And they don't care.
But just get on the ride.
Just get on the ride.
Just get on the
ride. But here's the thing: they eat through the lines which is
average
crazy.
wait was like 20 minutes.
Which is crazy because you have these such advanced computerized systems at other parks breaking down almost continuously.
I guess it's simplicity.
And you get the Phoenix. They literally just overshoot the thing. It's like up, go, yeah, boom, yeah, boom. And they throw the lab bar on. They don't even care. Just go. And it's the simplicity of it all, and it's I get that part.
Yeah. Our 11th park.
Oh my God, we had a lot of parks.
Is a park that's always on our calendar. We go every year. We've been going for years. Cedar Point and Sandusky. My issue with Cedar Point is so inconsistent. Like, I do believe that if you have a good day at Cedar Point, which I have had, a good day at Cedar Point is better than any other experience at any other amusement park in the country. But if you have a bad day, it will stick with you and make you never want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my problem with the new Six Flags is that if you say it's your flagship, then treat it like your flagship. Why are we? Yes, you decided that you wanted to cut staffing across the entire company.
Well, that's the problem.
But why do that? Do that with the smaller parks and not with your flagships. Leave Knott's alone. Leave Cedar Point alone. Leave Canada's Wonderland alone. Leave Kings Island alone. Leave Great America alone. Leave Carowinds alone. Leave Magic Mountain alone. If you say those are your flagships, treat them like your flagships.
They can't afford that. That's the problem. The problem is, and what we're going to probably discuss at the end, is that they can't keep up. It's so many.
Yeah.
And they're just going to have to, and I'm waiting for them to start making more announcements that they're going to have to let things go.
Yeah. But even this year, Cedar Point and Knott's Berry Farm had record attendance.
The record attendance is one thing, but if you don't have a happy staff, if you don't have staff that really wants to improve operations or really do stuff, it's not going to work.
Yeah. We are going to Knott's this summer, so I'm super excited about that.
Yay!
To see the real theme park in the chain. But Cedar Point, we went Top Thrill 2 and Siren's Curse.
Top Thrill 2 was awesome.
We got multiple rides on Top Thrill 2.
That is, look, it's not part of his top, but it is part of my top.
It is part of my top 10.
Oh, it is?
It's in my top 5.
Oh, I didn't know. I forgot it.
Yeah, Top Thrill 2.
Well, hold up. We didn't know. You can't say it now.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
But we have a video coming up, guys. It'll be
no, he always likes to spoil.
But we got multiple rides on Top Thrill 2, and the ride which was down the most, Siren's Curse, ended up being the most reliable ride of their entire season, up 93% uptime for the year. So I mean, Siren's Curse got a lot of.
I didn't like it that much.
Valerie, Tristan.
I don't like it that much.
For him, he just didn't like the experience of leading up to it.
It was mid.
I liked Siren's Curse. I thought it was excellent.
I thought yes. Okay, once you get over the tilt, you do the tilt. Oh, okay, and then you just do the layout. I didn't see the huge hype. Like,
I think you need more rides. I think we both need more rides.
I don't see it. Valraven had more fun for me. That was more fun. Maverick was more fun for me. Like, I just.
We had a relatively good day in the park. Tristan and my sister were with us. Steel Vengeance, like our night ride with the mid-course brake run turned off on Steel Vengeance, solidified its place as my number one roller coaster. That ride is insane. We got multiple rides on Stevie. Millennium Force was down. I feel like it's been down almost every time we've been, right? I don't know what to say about Millennium Force.
No, don't say too much because they'll get mad at you.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen when they close that ride? Everybody's gonna be like having a funeral for.
So what's going to happen for Maverick's 20th anniversary? They're retracting it and adding the Heartline rollback to the ride. So they can market it as a reinvented attraction. So they're going to be doing that, and then probably Millennium Force is going to be retracted by Intamin too. So
they're never going to take that down.
I don't think so. It's too important to the industry. It's too important to the industry. But Millennium Force, I don't think is going anywhere. Cedar Point's committed to it. By the end of the year, I think its uptime was above 80%. But the star, most reliable attraction at Cedar Point was Siren's Curse.
Anyway, Top Thrill was awesome. I loved
Top
it.
Thrill 2 is my second favorite ride in the park.
I loved it. My favorite, sorry.
Even above Still Vengeance at Night?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. No. Because every time I was trying to ride it at night, y'all was talking about, oh, Stevie. I wanted to ride Top Thrill 2 at night. We never got a chance to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't know.
We don't know.
Every time we always do Stevie, and it's like, okay, great, Stevie's great, but Top Thrill 2 is absolutely, in my opinion,
it's super elite.
So freaking elite.
It's super elite. It's among the super elite.
God damn it. The craziness of that ride is just, I need it. I want to go. I want to.
Just for that ride.
Just for that ride. I need that ride in my life.
So we had a 2-day park trip after that. We went to Kings Island and Holiday World.
Oh, yeah.
There have been days when we were at Cedar Point where we were like, I wish I was at Kings Island. Well, this time we actually went to Kings Island. And it's funny because
so reliable.
We don't go to Kings Island as often as we go to Cedar Point. We really don't. Like, Cedar Point is always on our calendar, but never. I think we need to make Kings Island always on our calendar too.
I think I'm not really keen about going to Cedar Point until they get something new. Yeah. Or, do something
I think
different.
we should give the park another chance. They have we can talk about that. But Kings Island, super reliable. Operations are always great. It's beautiful. It's clean. The layout is great. The food is good. They always operate 3 or all 4 trains on the tracks.
Come on. Yeah, not always, because, there was times when we went to the Orion and it was kind of just...
Yeah, but this year Orion was peak for both of us.
Yes,
it redeemed itself. Like, Orion is up there.
Great. Yeah, it is actually a really good ride.
It's an excellent... It gets pooped on, but, it's an excellent Giga coaster. Mm-hmm. It's an excellent... Because it's too short. They had I guess they ran out of money.
It's money. Money is always more money.
But if it's already $30 million, what difference does another $10 million make?
It depends on staffing. It depends on a lot of other things.
For me, if it's already $30 million, what difference does another $5 or $10 million make?
It could make a huge difference.
But right after Kings Island, which is Old Faithful and Old Reliable, love Diamondback, my number one hypercoaster. But we went to Holiday World for the first time.
Yay, finally.
That park is amazing.
Amazing.
Free drinks, free parking, free sunscreen.
Love it.
3 of the best Woodies out there. Raven is...
Well, I think maybe we gave it because the operations were really horrible, but...
That was like the Z team.
Operations were extremely horrible on that ride.
That ride, it was like the D- team.
If we probably got a better operations, maybe would have left a better taste in our mouth, maybe.
But because it was only on that ride.
Yeah.
Everything else was running quickly, efficiently, but we don't know what they were doing.
They were really, really bad.
I don't know if they were all new.
All teenagers.
But all the other ops teams at all the other rides were well-oiled machines. We got multiple rides on Phoenix, the Voyage, which we had no business doing. The park is beautiful.
I wish we would. I think next time we go, we really need to go to the water park.
Well, we're also going to have 2 days.
So I need to really, because I that was the one regret that I did. I thought I had more time to be at the water park, but I forget that water parks close before the regular park.
Yeah.
So, and he doesn't like water.
So our ERT is not only for the Voyage and their other roller coasters, but for the water park as well.
So I will definitely be there.
So they have 3 elite water coasters at
I will definitely
Holiday
be there.
World. But that was just such a great park, such a great experience. We're going back in May for 2 days for the best coaster event in the world.
Yay!
We'll document that experience for you all. But I absolutely loved Holiday World. So then we were nearing the middle of the summer, and we were like, let's go to Canada's Wonderland. They just opened Alpen Fury. So we went to Canada's Wonderland. We were in Canada for a couple of days. We went to Canada's Wonderland for a full day. We closed the park down. We went on park opening. We stayed the entire day. Then
that was fun, and we met some friends.
We met some friends, and then the next day we went to Niagara, which was also great. I rode this. We'll get there, but day one at Canada's Wonderland. What did you think about the park?
Oh, it was awesome. Loved the park, loved the vibes, loved, what was that? What was that Giga coaster?
Leviathan. Yukon Striker. The best dive coaster.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, I was like, wait, what?
Yukon Striker is the best dive coaster out there. If Tormenta, because right now the biggest dive coaster in the world is Yukon Striker. If Tormenta is built anything like Yukon Striker, that thing is going to be a monster at 309 feet. So I'm excited to see how Tormenta is going to run. But like Canada's Wonderland for me was beautiful.
Great. Yeah, beautiful. Alpen Fury was nice.
Alpen Fury was an excellent addition to that park.
They need thrill coasters.
They need a third train. I don't know how that's going to work. Right now, it's just running two. I mean, it was up and running the entire time, but the lines were long. You need NEED fast lane for that park. Like it's the most visited park in all of Canada. It's one of the most visited parks in all of North America. It's one of Six Flags' its flagships. It's one of the best of Six Flags. MCN, our roller coaster club's going this year. I'm definitely going to revisit with them this year when they go. So this summer they're actually going. Okay. But loved Canada's Wonderland. Anything else about Canada's Wonderland?
No, not for me. It's good. 3, 2, 1. Hey, we're back from a commercial break a little bit, but we're going to continue with our next park that we went to, so go ahead.
It was Dorney. It was our first time visiting the park, another park that's relatively close to us. And of all of the legacy Cedar Fair parks that I've been to, I liked this one the least.
Yeah.
It just, something seemed off about it. It just, I don't know. It wasn't ugly, it wasn't dirty, it wasn't messy, it wasn't trashy. There was nothing wrong with the park. The vibe was off. It just felt kind of off.
It wasn't that fun. It was good. I mean, we had our 200th coaster?
Over 200th coaster.
No, I think it was did we do 200?
Yeah.
At one of the rides, I think.
On the Iron Menace.
On the Iron Menace.
But then I looked at some of my other parks on my log ride, and it was wrong.
Is it 300?
It was less than 300, but we're actually at more than 200.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Well, either way,
it was
a mid park.
I would say if Six Flags was going to start trimming some fat, that might be a park that they start
I don't know.
About.
Apparently, the park is insanely popular. I've heard.
It's popular, but as we know, popular doesn't equate staying power, especially when you look at the other parks and what Six Flags ultimately wants to do. So I don't know. It wasn't. Do I have to visit it again? Not really.
Not really. I mean, Iron Menace was their new for 2023 attraction. It was a cute lower scale dive coaster. It wasn't bad. Nothing there was bad. Steel Force, actually, it's their Morgan Hyper, had more fun on it than I expected. All of the rides were walk on, which made it a decent day. It just I don't have to go back.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. I guess it's because we're coaster enthusiasts. Maybe, I don't know if, some people, if that's their park, if that's their jam.
I know a lot of people are very prideful of the park. It's very old. It's one of the older parks in the country. So I don't know. It wasn't bad. I don't have to go back.
Next one.
So after we went to Dorney, it was October, and we were like, instead of going, we usually go to like some sort of like a Field of Screams or something, but we were like, let's experience Halloween at a theme park and see if it's different. And
Amusement
it
park.
is.
Amusement
At an
park.
amusement park and see if it's different, and it is. It's a completely different experience. We went to Scarowinds. Actually, Carowinds.
Yeah.
And it was our first time back at the park in 3 years. Last time we went was 2022. And we actually didn't get to experience the park at its fullest because I had just broken my foot a couple of months prior. So I was trying to walk around almost 300-acre park with a boot on, and it just
And he was
wasn't
whining.
working. And I was whining, so we just left. But Carowinds is such a great park. Can't wait to go back. Melanin Coaster Network's going to Scarowinds again this year. We might go with them, we might not, I don't know. But I loved Carowinds. What did you think of the park?
It was good. I had really a nice time. I especially loved the Conjuring addition to their attraction lineup for the Halloween.
You do Slaughterhouse too?
Yeah, I did Slaughterhouse. That was pretty good too. It was really a great, themed attraction. I would definitely love to go again to that first time riding a slingshot. That was fun. Fury at Night is awesome.
It's Fury is up there. I think Fury is the best thing B&M has created to date, by far.
Yeah.
It's just the pacing, the speed, the air time, the lateral forces. It's just a complete package. It's clearly the star attraction. Nothing else there can touch it. Even the supporting lineup is excellent.
Yeah, I love Copperhead.
Copperhead, mock rides. It's a
Afterburn
must.
is really good.
Afterburn is probably one of the funner B&M inverts.
Doesn't beat Banshee, but still good.
It's up there. All of their, just everything was great. The VIP lounge was great. Just walking around the park had nice vibes. We went the day before at night, and the event really did get packed. It took us like 25 minutes to actually
So
get
packed.
into the park. It was so packed. I think Carowinds has a bright future. It's adjacent. It's not too far from Six Flags Corporate. They're already putting more rides into the park, so it's a great park.
Next part.
So we ended our theme park season with probably the best, with Universal's newest park, Epic Universe.
But we did go back to Islands of Adventure again.
We did. Oh yeah, we went back to Islands of Adventure. So it was a 2-day trip.
It was a
3-day trip. We went back. I went to SeaWorld Orlando.
Yes. Yes, he
that
went to the Christmas at Orlando.
And it was lovely. I got 7 rides on Mako, a few rides on Manta, 1 ride on Icebreaker, 1 ride on Penguin Trek. And
How did you like Penguin Trek?
I liked it a lot. Actually, maybe when we go back, we should go to SeaWorld instead of Universal. It's cheaper than going to Universal. But when we actually go back next month to Epic, we have our flight is late in the evening. So we were talking about what we can do because we can't stay in the hotel all day. They would charge us a whole nother day. But we were thinking maybe going to the OG Universal Studios or maybe back to SeaWorld. But
I don't know.
I enjoyed SeaWorld Orlando. Beautiful park. It was beautifully decorated. Mako is my number 2 hyper by far. It's that 5-second airtime hill really is 5 seconds of airtime. It's still not better than Diamondback, but I enjoyed SeaWorld. Then we went to Islands. We had the full unadulterated experience.
Full experience. 'Cause I think it's so much better. Everybody needs to know this. It's so much better to visit Florida in November October, November.
Well, the
times.
driest season's November through January.
Yeah, do not go in the summer.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough in the summer.
It's
You
their
never
rainy
know.
season.
You never know
say
if they get rain.
They will forecast a 0% chance of precipitation. It'll still rain.
Yeah, so it's a huge better bet for you to go during that time of November, December, and really get a good time because it's warm, mostly warm those days, and it's just you have a great day.
Yeah, but we had an amazing day at Islands. We did Cat in the Hat, a fun dark ride in the family section of the park. We walked through the Lost Continent that's going to be reinvented to Pokemon, which I'm actually 90% sure of.
We don't know yet, but
they're getting this new multi-million-dollar dark ride attraction by Intamin, which Universal leaked another contract because we know they're the ones leaking them at this point, because they know that the community gets a kick out of speculating. So I feel like Universal leaked this stuff themselves. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But just the park itself, I'm just excited for what Universal's going to do to Islands. I'm excited what Universal's going to do to Universal Studios. But Islands was great. We did the Raptor encounter. We did Kong. We did everything.
Please, definitely you can look at the YouTube video. It's a lot of fun.
And we capped it off with
Epic.
Our new favorite theme park,
Epic
Universe. It lives up to its namesake.
I cannot wait to go back. It's just
it was magical.
Like we have Epic withdrawal like all the time, and
like guys, things went down during our visit, and you were like, well, why did you like it so much when just the rides were going down? Number one, we know that the rides are going to go down because they're prototypes and they're new and they're still working out the kinks. So we went in knowing that. We also went in knowing that we had express passes. We also went in knowing...
Yeah, you must get express pass. I know you want to try to not get this express pass, but it's to really, if you have one day there to get the full experience, you have to actually get it.
If you don't want to feel rushed. And we knew that the crowds die down at night. So we were not only able to utilize Express, but we got multiple re-rides. We got to just walk around the park. We didn't see Le Cirque d'Arcanu, which we're going to make a point to see next time we go back. And we both are going to try to meet more characters. Like I said, I don't care how long the line is for Toothless. I'm going to wait to meet Toothless. I want to meet the Bride and Frankenstein. I want to stand in line for Mario and Luigi. So
that's Toad.
And Toad, if he's there.
He needs to be there.
So that's going to be most of my visit. Dave and I are going to split up at some point when we go back.
Yeah, we got to split because it's a park where you really need 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. So we're really considering this our second day.
So you have to be able, I think there's times where you can actually literally just go to one land and spend the entire day there to really experience the entire, the
Isle of
Burke or, Super Nintendo. You need the day to really get to use the power-up bars the way they're really intended to use.
All the games,
the meet and greets, all of that.
To meet Donkey Kong, to meet Luigi, Mario, Toad, Peach.
You need the whole day. It's not one of those things where you can kind of just do things one day and get all of it in, even if you have Express Pass. And it's really hard. So I think the time that we go, the next one we go to is going to be a little bit more focused, but with our interests. Mine's, of course, is the Harry Potter Wizarding World.
I'm actually going to spend some time in there with him because I want to try Le Goblet Noir, that restaurant that they have.
You try to do it in the accent.
Le Goblet Noir.
Shut up.
One of the I think they have 3 restaurants in the Ministry of Magic that we walked past. We were like, oh, what's that? Oop, let's go to a window and do the magic stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be walked
This time,
past.
I have the wand, and I'm going to do the entire adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have like separate videos to where you'll see my adventures at the whole Wizarding World, and then you'll see his adventure
And
at
Super Nintendo
Super
World.
Nintendo World, where we literally
And the Dark Universe.
Well, I thought yours was the Dark Universe is really
I want to
short.
meet the Bride and Frankenstein.
Okay, I don't.
And I want to interact with the Invisible Man so he can be like super mean.
Yeah.
Because he's super mean and rude, and I love it.
Yes.
I've heard him tell people, "Get away from me."
Yes.
So I can't wait for him to tell me to get away from him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
But what was your favorite park and park experience?
I mean, come on, that's obvious. Epic.
Epic Universe.
Epic Universe. That was
Takes the cake.
takes the
Is
cake.
Epic your new #1 theme park?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you think there's anything in the U.S. that could top it as of today?
Yeah, as of today, no. I
don't think so either.
No.
Unless
think
something
there's-
new is built.
Yeah, there's nothing that's right now I can think of. I mean, yeah, there's that. I don't know. Is this Universal's decade, or
Yeah, this is going to be the decade of Universal.
This Universal is taking over.
Yeah, they're starting construction on their new theme park in the United Kingdom in January. They got the green light on a new theme park in the Middle East, so they're going toe to toe with Disney.
Yeah, they're just doing a lot of great stuff, and they have the money to do and the capital to do it.
They do.
And it's hard for people like Six Flags to even
Compete.
come close.
Yeah.
To even try. So. I do give it to the smaller parks. We try to
There's a
support.
place for 'em.
There's a place for
There's a
them.
place for 'em.
It's just
Because
hard.
everyone is not going to go to Disney and Universal.
Yeah.
They're not. So I think that the regional parks have a place, and some of the regional parks truly are destinations. Some of them are. Not all of them, but some of them are. But
Yeah.
anyways, what was your least favorite park and park experience?
I don't know. It'll have to be either Kennywood or Dorney. It'll have to be Kennywood or Dorney.
For me, it was Dorney. It just, like I said, it was nothing bad about the park. It wasn't like
It just
dirty.
nothing really.
It was just. It just
nothing
wasn't.
Nothing's marquee there.
There was nothing good enough for me to be like, oh, I need to come back to this park.
Yeah, there was nothing. There's no marquee there.
There was nothing special about it.
Yes, I don't think you're gonna go there and you're gonna find something that is just really, really special. I heard that the water park is very renowned. That's why.
Yeah.
Probably.
It probably holds up the dry park.
Yeah, it holds up the dry part of the park because people talk about the water park a lot. So,
Yeah.
If you're going there for real big thrills, not that much. It has its place. It's a very old park.
It had a nice aesthetic. Like I said, there was nothing unattractive about the park. It's Legacy Cedar Fair. Legacy Cedar Fair parks are all attractive.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for me.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
What was your favorite roller coaster of 2025?
I don't know.
Better come up with something.
I would have to say, just off the top of my head, Top Thrill. Just because it was just an absolute surprise for me because I thought it was not going to live up to the hype.
Yeah.
Because there was so much craziness and the fact that it was done by another company that doesn't really do that, as in Perla. I didn't know if they were going to be up to actually making that ride the way it needed to be or the way it was advertised. And to come off that ride that first time and understand that they actually knocked it out of the park.
And to have 80, I think it was end of the year with 85.6% uptime for that type of attraction, I think that's a success.
Yeah, it's a success for that manufacturer, and I really, it kind of shut my mouth up because I didn't think it would.
Neither did I.
I didn't think it was gonna actually happen, and for it to actually do that, I was very surprised.
My favorite roller coaster of 2025 was a new experience, was Still Vengeance at night with the mid-course brake run turned off, which was our last ride of the night in the same trip. It blew me away, knocked my socks off. It solidified itself as my number one. It was already up there for me. Still Vengeance blows all of the other RMCs that I've experienced, including Iron Gwazi, out the water. Still Vengeance is the cat's meow for me. Does anyone say cat's?
Nobody says that.
No one says cat's meow. But yeah, it was it for me.
It's a great ride. I like it, and it's not gonna be my number one, but it is definitely an absolute great ride.
What's your favorite dark ride of 2025?
Oh, it has to be the Ministry.
The Battle at the Ministry.
The Ministry. Yes, for me, it has to be the Battle of the Ministry. It's just to be able to be there and you actually see them, and it's just.
It's rumored to be the most expensive ride ever created. The amount of care and ingenuity that they put into that
ride.
I mean, we were commenting, you could see it on our vlog. We were talking about it looked like someone literally cleaned the walls.
Yeah.
Like the amount of detail was crazy. Like it just, that ride. So for me, it was a two-way tie. My favorite dark ride of 2025 is Monsters Unchained and Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. They're it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that's close.
Yeah.
Between the scale of the queue.
Yeah.
For like the queue is a part of the experience for me
for
at
dark
Battle
rides,
of the Ministry. But from the scale of the queue
for dark rides, definitely,
to the amount of animatronics they had at Monsters Unchained, it's a two-way tie. Like they're both 10 out of 10. I could not find a thing wrong with either. And you know, it's funny because Monsters Unchained went down with us on it. We still loved it.
Yeah, it was still funny. It was funny.
It was like, oh, hold on, let me turn the switch back on.
It was like, no, but it was like when it stopped, it was like, stay put. It was like, oh, okay.
And the lights came on.
It was like, oh.
And we looked around, and the lights went back off, and we're like, oh. And then everything went back to normal.
That was funny.
It was funny. I mean, but you get to see the stuff, which is, the engineering is just like
it's crazy.
It's crazy, but
how they do that, that's just monumental.
I can see why smaller parks don't have rides like that because they're just, I mean,
much the expense.
When you talk about Battle of the Ministry, they're saying between $500 and $600 million. Do you think? No,
they can't.
Do you think they could afford?
They can't afford it. They can't afford or compete. They can't, and so it's. I don't know. It's one of those things that definitely, families the more affordable thing for them to do is go to Knoebels. It is. You know, maybe once every 4 years they can splurge and go
to Disney or
Universal. It's not one of those parks where you can go every summer unless you're like us and really don't care about money.
And you just don't mind being irresponsible.
And you just don't mind being irresponsible with money.
Don't mind.
And you just, you know what? We're just gonna go and.
What was your biggest surprise of the theme park season for 2025?
Biggest surprise.
Like what surprised you the most?
Oh my goodness. It'll have to be a tie between, if I can think about it, it'll have to be a tie between Top Thrill 2 and Dr. Diabolical.
Okay.
For me, I was very surprised at the queue line of a dive course. I never expected that because I don't look at POVs. I don't look at the POVs like he does. I want to experience things the very first time and have fresh eyes. And so I didn't even know about the IP of Dr. Diabolical. I was like, what is this? And going through the line and you're seeing the story and then they have the pre-show of Dr. Diabolical, and it's like, wow. And then they lead you to the ride, and then you understand, and it's just, I didn't expect that from a Six Flags
Yeah.
park. I never expected that, and so that was definitely a huge surprise for me. Of course, top thrill. For me, I didn't think Zamperla will do it, but they did it.
And in a big way.
And I was like, wow, okay, good job.
For me, my biggest surprise of 2025 was how much I ended up liking Knobles. I was super skeptical. I was ready to throw shade. I was ready to be like, this place is a carnival. I hate it.
It is.
But I like it a lot, actually. Like, I was thinking, I wonder if Knobles open, we can just ride up, but it's not. It's closed for the season. But I like it so much so that I want to go regularly. I like, I'm not going to say I love it, but it's just something, like, it was just super charming. I don't think it's never going to pretend to be anything other than what it is. There's no pretenses there at all. It knows what it is. It knows who it's for. It knows what it does really well. There's a lot of novelty to the park. It's simple, yet I still like it. Especially the Phoenix.
Yeah,
Phoenix is in my top 20, which you will see. But that was my biggest surprise. What were do you think the three biggest news stories of the industry? The three biggest news stories.
Three? Well, we have to do three.
Well, there were a lot, but what I can name three.
Okay.
The one, obviously, the opening of a new theme park in the United States, which was epic, which hadn't been done in over 25 years. And the last theme park to open 25 years ago was Islands of Adventure. So Universal doing big things. So the opening of Epic Universe was one. The death at Epic Universe was another. Big story of 2025.
Stardust, which is closed.
And another big story was all of the financial woes of the newly merged Six Flags Entertainment Corporation, which just was the talk of the town almost the entire year. And just no one ever said this year that they made a good choice at anything except for The Conjuring.
Yeah. This year was really a hard year.
It was a tough year for them.
I think the next couple of years actually is going to be very hard.
They're saying there's a lot of faith riding on this new CEO. What is his name? Oh my God, what is his name?
Look, he's looking it up. I don't know.
Hold on. John Riley. There's a lot weighing on John Riley. He's a renowned park operator. And the thing is that the past few CEOs, I think the only other park operator that ran the company besides Matt Ouimet was the only one prior to him. Richard Zimmerman came from finance.
I know, but that was the only other one.
Salim Basul was finance. So John Riley is an operator, and Matt Ouimet was an operator because he came from Disney parks. He was the Disney park president.
I think I wouldn't have wanted to take this because this is a too big of a gamble.
Yeah, but he worked with Parques Reunidos, which is a large chain abroad, and that chain is known for operating well while they were just mean and green. You know, that chain was known for using what they had really, really well. And I think because of his experience with that and revitalization of SeaWorld parks before they sold to United Parks, he was with SeaWorld during its heyday when they were really operating well and they were just doing attraction after attraction after attraction. He was the CEO then.
Yeah, but they don't have the capital, and right now, unless they close a lot of the parks.
They don't have the capital, but he knows how to run a park with bare bones.
But again,
that's what I'm saying.
Can you run a park with bare bones that's 40 something different ones
I don't
and
know.
across the United States. I'm saying,
I think
like, he had when he ran he had small, he had a couple of parks. It wasn't 46 different things that you
well,
have.
it's 20 dry parks. It's 20 something. It's about 24 dry parks and the rest of water parks.
Right. So
Which
what
I
I'm
think
saying
they could
is,
let go of the water parks if they are not adjacent to the dry park. If it's not a part of the dry park, let the water parks go.
well, I mean, I just think that, this is such a big task, and you
Yeah.
don't have the capital like you have with the theme parks of Disney and Universal. You don't have that right now
But what I'm saying is that he didn't have that before, and he was successful at it. And I think that's
because he had a
what
small, he had a small
Parks
foot.
Reunidos is not small.
No, it's not small, but it's not as big as six.
It's up there. Like it
Not
had
as, I don't think it's as
Portaventura World, which is huge.
yes, but again, like this is a call across the United States. I just think that this is it's just my prediction. I think that there's going to be a lot more announcements of closures
Maybe.
in order for him to get the capital to really make the operations, because you need a happy staff. If you don't have a
Yeah.
happy staff, you're not going to have a happy park. It's just not
Yeah, I
happening.
think Six Flags needs to go back to basics to keep the people that are in the parks happy and wanting to spend their money in the parks. I think he knows that. So
Okay.
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
He was with Palace before Hersham bought them. So I mean, he's a
Yeah.
park. He was a park president. He
I think they're
knows.
building a lot of their hopes also on the new Six Flags Qiddiya. Seeing
That
if
management contract and see how that works.
see how that works, because that might, hopefully that ends up being
Yeah.
a destination.
So just so you all know, guys, the new Six Flags Park in Saudi Arabia is not owned by Six Flags Entertainment Corporation. It's operated by Six Flags Corporation, Entertainment Corporation. They have it's similar to how Marriott works. Marriott does not own 90% of its buildings, but it's the company that operates those buildings. The buildings themselves are owned by someone that they partner with. So like Host Hotels and Resorts owns a large percentage of Marriott's physical buildings, which is also a Marriott. Host Hotels and Resorts is under Bill Marriott's little brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they still kind of own it, but it's
Doesn't
weird.
make sense.
It doesn't, but technically it's not Marriott.
That's terrible.
So it's the same thing with Six Flags. Like the properties themselves, that property in Six Flags Qiddiya is it's owned physically by the government and some other entity, but Six Flags is managing the park. So hopefully they get something big out of that. And
Hopefully, yeah, and it might be their hopes are going to be put on that doing well, because they need a win.
Yeah.
They need a win,
And I want them
badly.
to be. And some of my favorite parks out there are Six Flags parks.
They need a win.
Yeah.
They need a win badly. So, I guess also the news that Zimmerman was out was big.
That was big news. That he wasn't even going to stay on the board. And Salim Basul is out, and he's not even going to be on the board, but he's going to remain a consultant for Six Flags Qiddiya. Don't know why, but whatever. What else was newsworthy? The death at Hershey Park and the wave pool.
yeah.
That made national news. Also made national news was Siren's Curse. The few times it did break down, it made national news because of the type of attraction that it is. Even though it had over 90% uptime.
But being stuck vertically like that's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And also Dollywood getting that new dark ride. Was that was that big news?
Big news for them. It's the most expensive attraction.
Yeah,
it's $50 million attraction.
I thought I heard that in the news a lot.
A $50 million attraction.
Go Dollywood.
Can't wait to ride it. We're going to go check that out this year. What are you looking most forward to in 2026 in the theme park season?
Going to Hollywood Nights.
I think
my life is planned around.
So we're starting off our theme park season with a bang. Next month, January, we're going to Florida again for Epic.
Got it.
And then I think between Epic Universe and Hollywood Nights, everything else is gravy. You know, our goal for 2027 is to go abroad.
It was supposed to be 2026.
It was, but you know,
I think
it's
I don't know. Look, I think we could still figure out how to get to at least Tokyo or something. We'll figure out just one place.
I don't know. We'll see.
One place.
We could probably go to Europa Park on our own without having to go with coaster breaks. We'll see. You know, we'll see how the year looks, how our savings
This is why we need to get our subscribers up.
Yeah,
you gotta help donate to our fund. Oh, you know what? We should help donate to our fund.
Don't go find me.
We're about to do hey, if y'all would like to give us a super donation, like, you know that because we have over 500 now, they can like donate stuff to us through our video.
I didn't know that.
Donate to us.
Oh, God.
Donate. We need to go abroad. We need to take our trip abroad. Help us.
Well, the purpose of essentially, you know, the reason why we film our experience is because we want you all to feel like you're in the parks with us. You know, not everyone is able to experience these places for many different reasons. Economics.
Or because they just want to live vicariously. They want to live vicariously through us, so they don't have to.
You know, economics is a reason. You know, a lot of people are not able to go to the parks. You're physically unable. So we just want you all to experience that with us more than anything.
So please give us one of those super chat. What is it, like a super chat? I was looking at YouTube Studio, and they could like donate to our video, like, and stuff. I was like, oh, really?
I think you have to activate it.
I did. I thought I did.
Nope.
Okay.
But anyway, how was your theme park year? Put in the comments. Were you all able to
What
get
park
out?
did you go to?
Yeah, were you all able to experience everything you wanted to experience in 2025? But that was our 2025 recap.
We did a lot of stuff.
This was the busiest we have ever been. We've literally been in theme parks from March through November.
My God. In December.
Well, we haven't been anywhere in December yet.
We didn't?
We were supposed to go to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Yeah, we're still supposed to.
We still can, but
we're supposed to experience the Christmas thing. We were actually supposed to go today, but
you know,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But we will go before the end of the year. My break starts in 48 hours. Maybe we can go Friday.
Yeah.
And just experience the park. And the crowds I think will be less because it's already the day after Christmas. So maybe we'll see. But
we'll see. But thank you so much again being a part of the Thrill Seeking Teachers Gang. Let us know if you want us to start making some merch.
Yeah.
Please interact. Subscribe, share this video, share our channel with other people.
And we hope you tag along with us in 2026.
Okay, so
have a blessed Christmas, a happy new year, and stay happy. Go to some theme parks and ride some coasters.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
And cut.
I gotta go to the bathroom again.
I gotta go poop. So don't poop.